Hello and welcome to Rock Dog 09's and Shameful Dirty G's review. This week, it's Left 4 Dead!
Bum, bum, bum. Yes, this week we're looking at Left 4 Dead, the cooperative online zombie shooter by Valve.
Now this game has got plenty of little beauties there for you. There's lots of lovely creatures and there's lovely gameplay. But as always, I'm going to concentrate on the negative.
And while you look at the negative, I'm going to look at the slightly less negative, because I'm a little bit more positive than you are. So, where to begin?
Right, where to start? Well, let's say this. I want to make a lobby and I want to have a public game. So we go to public game and then I have to find a game lobby. But if I go into a friends only game, I can create a lobby. Well, why can't I fucking well create a game for public games? Why do I have to go to friends and then start the game and then fucking well change it to public in permissions? Why can't I just start a fucking public game? It'd just be quicker. That's a minor gripe, but fuck off.
Well, to be fair, that is a massively, massively minor gripe. There are a little bit, there are a couple of bigger things you could probably mention than that, I think. So, calm it down and get angrier as we go along. Okay? Yeah, here's a good point. At the start of every campaign, you get a little bit of a sort of introduction to the campaign, and the more you play it, the more annoying it becomes. It's not a massive annoyance, but it starts to grate over, say, what, the year and a half we've had it for now.
And here's an annoyance for me. I mean, they're not in this scene at the moment, but if the bots get to choose any weapons, they always choose a sniper rifle, which they can't use for shit. And then they're just shit with it. And I hate bots who use sniper rifles. So yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't see the real point including a sniper rifle of any way, shape, or form in this game, because most of the time the zombies are right in front of your face. So what the fucking hell do you need the sniper rifle for? It's a little extra powerful, I think, but the zombies don't take that much that many rounds to go through anyway. So fuck it, delete it. Nice idea, Valve, but in the end, no.
Now watch this here. I'm about to shoot Rug Dog. There it goes, and I was shooting at that zombie, obviously not him. But it happens a lot in this game. Now there's an achievement in this game to not shoot your buddies and get all the way through a campaign without shooting your buddies. It's doable, but it's only really doable with bots most of the time. You have to go through the campaign, not really use a gun much, use the left trigger to hit people away from you, and then you get the achievement. But this game's so hard not to shoot your teammates, it's unbelievable. And if you've got it on expert difficulty, you're just fucking kicking the shit out of each other. What a load of fucking tit wank.
Yeah, but when you play an expert difficulty, you tend to go a little bit slower, and you actually take more care of what you're firing at. I mean, well, I do anyway. When I know the zombies can fucking hit me for 10 damage every time they hit me, and 20 in the back, I kind of make sure I don't shoot my friends. It might explain why I died so much, why we went through completing it on expert. So cheers for that. That's good knowledge. It was your fault. Why I kept going down so much.
Well, I did like it when you kept going down all the time. It was rather enjoyable, and you give good head.
Thanks. That's something I can actually put as one of my life skills. If I ever go that way, I know that I'm always going to pleasure someone. Brilliant. Should we get back to the actual game, maybe, and stop discussing your perverse fantasies?
Here's the thing. How many times have you done this? Somebody's shot an alarm, you're running along to the safe door, and then your teammate, in this case Rug Dog, shuts the door in your face, and then you all get fucking killed. And then you're just like, oh, you fucking toss rag. Why don't you rape my mother while you're at it, you cunt?
Well, I would rape your mum, but she gives it to me twice nightly. So yeah. Anyway, what I do appreciate about this game is the breaks in the actual campaign itself, where you've got a nice little safe room with writing on the wall. Some of it's quite funny, some of it's quite quite nice, and a lot of it adds to the actual story itself. It was quite good, and you've also got the opportunity to heal yourself and basically get more ammo, which is always fucking useful in a zombie apocalypse.
Yes, lovely. Look at the set pieces there. Some obviously very well detailed. Another thing I'd like to go into is say like I am here, I'm having a look about. Then I notice, oh, Rugdog's gone downstairs. Maybe he's gone to get some stuff. And then the AI, they decide to follow him two completely separate ways. So if one of them gets pants, we're in the shit. Lewis comes back up with Rugdog, and Zoe's all the way down there. What the fuck's she doing down there? Why aren't you fucking well following Rugdog? They're obviously set to follow Rugdog, but do they follow him? Nah, do they fuck? Zoe wants to stay down in the fucking sewers and gets jumped by a hunter. What a load of fucking shit.
Yeah, that is a little annoying. They are through my many playthroughs of each campaign, I have noticed that that if there's only two of you, the AI will kind of latch on to one of you and always follow that one person. So if you're the poor soul who's not being followed, 9 times out of 10 you're in a little bit of shit. And also you tend to be if you're not being followed, you're the one that's always isolated as well, which is a little bit bad on the part of the AI. They could have separated it. So for example, Zoe could have followed me and Lewis could have stayed behind you, so that way behind with you, because that way it's kind of even and it's fair. With human players, obviously, if you're going to split, then one will follow the other and the other will follow you, unless you got uncommunicative bastards in this, which don't follow you, and just run at the end and ignore everyone. So, fuck them.
Yeah, those fuckers who run right at the end from the level. You start off a level and they just will not stop running. Especially happens in Versus. They just keep running and try and get to the end. Fuck everybody else, what's happening to everyone else. Everyone else can go get fucked and die a horrible death from cholera or whatever, but yeah, they just run to the end, and then they normally make everybody lose. They're fuckers, and I wish I could rape their mums.
You've really got rape on the mind, haven't you, at the moment? Do you need to talk to me? Maybe did you get raped earlier today? I'm still playing with you, Anyway, we'll get back to the verses when we start to cover it. What you find? Any more thoughts on the campaign mode? Anything you can actually think of?
This game, as far as I'm concerned, you can take a big steaming shit on it, because fuck me, the AI is terrible. Lovely made game, but yeah, unless you play it with human mates who are good friends of yours and are going to cover your ass, you might as well just stab yourself in the head with a spanner. I don't know how you'd stab yourself in the head with a spanner, but if you sharpened it, I suppose you could probably stab yourself in the head with it. Yep.
Really, because I find it quite relaxing to play sort of just with the AI, and it's quite a good stress reliever for me. It also helped me get the Zombie Genesis achievement, just playing it by myself, because you also get more kills, because the AI don't kill as many as you do, and you can also sort of go through it on normal and just shoot all the cars and set all the zombies off, which I find a lot easier. So we're going to survival, the first DLC to actually come out for Left 4 Dead, which added a little sort of you're on your own, you've got to stop all the zombies and try to survive as long as possible, hence the term survival.
Yeah, survival. Nice game mode. Gives you times that how long you've lasted. So you've always got a target to achieve for how long you've lasted. Which is a nice little add-on to it. Fun game mode. You still get wankers in it as per usual who can't do fuck all. I mean, someone, if you watch this, dies. They try and use cheats and hide, and the cheats hardly ever work, and they just end up ruining it for everybody else. But I mean, yeah, fun add-on, I suppose, for a fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, I know the wankers you mean. You get the people as soon as the first horde comes along, they grab all the pipe bombs and the molotovs and they start fucking lobbing them, and it's like, well, no, you can kind of stockpile that shit and time your route, and if you plan it correctly, you can survive a lot longer. So if you're watching me here, we're stockpiling. The stockpile never actually really takes off because it fucks up, and of course the person who's Lewis decides to die in a quite soon, actually, I think, because see, good chuck. See, I'm so fucking Jesus Christ, the amount of shit in this fucking game that you can actually stockpile is ridiculous.
Yeah, you can stockpile a lot, but I think that's the point of this mode. You've got lots of stuff to use, which is always helpful when you've got an endless horde of zombies coming at you, trying to bite your face off or something like that. There you go. That was Skater Girl, I think. There, 85. Tried to hide on a rock, went idle, fell off and died. I mean, that's really helped the cause, that is. Well done. I mean, why play the game? Why even join the game if you're going to go idle and just fucking die. Anyway, this review's going to carry on in a part 2, so stay with us for the next part. Thank you. Out of 10 minutes. Yay!